Yes, folks, hello, welcome once again to MoDXtra Games and Collectibles. I'm Chris, this is my channel, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here with me today. And with New York Comic Con just mere days away, it's time to get another prediction and speculation video out, specifically about my favourite line at the moment, GI Joe Classified series. So stick around, let's get through it, let's talk about all the things we know, all the speculation and rumours that we're aware of out there, to try and draw together a bit of a picture as to what might be coming in their reveals over the New York Comic Con weekend. So let's get into it. All right then, folks, well, let's get started at the beginning with the when and where stuff. Let's put the dates in the diary. And just read everybody in, make sure we're all on the same page in case you're not aware of what I'm talking about. So New York Comic Con's Instagram page had a post on it just a day or two ago that stated that there's going to be a Hasbro Pulse Panel taking place at New York Comic Con. It's happening on the Friday night, Friday the 18th of October, 5:15 in room, checks notes, 408. And within the description, I'll have it on the screen next to me here now when I edit up the video, but in the description it mentions some Transformers stuff, some Black Series stuff, some Marvel Legends stuff, and it mentioned that they'll be giving fans a look at which new GI Joe team members are going to be joining the line. So indicating, or I'm interpreting that to mean that there's going to be some potential GI Joe Classified series figure reveals, whether that be digital renders, whether that be name only, whether that be actual in-hand figures, is yet to be seen. However, in addition to that, another date for the diary that has come out the woodwork in the last couple of days, Entertainment Earth over on their Drop Zone have a couple of Hasbro entries going live on Tuesday the 22nd of October. And one of those entries, again, I'll make sure I've got a screenshot of it there for you, and there'll be a link to the Drop Zone in the description down below. Says there are some new action figures coming that you're sure to want to say yes or yo to. Yo Joe, obviously. And along with some other Hasbro-related action figure pre-orders in the Drop Zone. Entertainment Earth's Drop Zone, if you're not already aware, is like their little preview area of their website, dropping hints at upcoming releases that you might want to set reminders for. So the leading speculation, the leading assumption there is that this is going to be a pre-order or pre-orders that go live following the reveals or the announcements that take place at the PulseCon panel on the Friday night, and that it's going to include some GI Joe Classified series in there, which of course is very, very exciting. In addition to that, and now we're sort of starting to stray into the more what we don't know, we're getting a little bit more speculative and rumor driven now. We have some Amazon GI Joe Classified retail listings that went up just prior to San Diego Comic-Con, actually. So I talked about these in my San Diego Comic-Con speculation video. And of all the figures that they posted their listings with the retail code names on them, only 4 of the figures, which was the mainline wave of Dial Tone, Leatherneck, the Saw Viper, and Xandar, only those were kind of went live, and we found out what the real figures were. There were 6 other listings on Amazon that never got kind of wrapped up or tied up with San Diego Comic-Con. So we have also got some kind of direction around some upcoming reveals that these Amazon listings might be driving us towards. I'll pop it on the screen there next to me. So we've got Hasbro GI CS Legacy for $34.99. CS Legacy is known to be the code word for the 60th anniversary line, and this is an as yet unannounced 60th anniversary figure, although there's some speculation and rumor. This is unsubstantiated as far as my research has got me to, but there's some speculation that this is a 60th anniversary firefighter figure, which is really interesting and exciting. Then we have the GI Joe CSBB Salvador. This is a $44.99 set, so that's thought to be maybe Law and Order or the Claw release. Then we have CSBB Daria DLX Deluxe at $34.99, and I don't think we've figured out what that one is, but it might be heavy duty as a deluxe with his big old machine gun walking table dinner tray thing. Then we've got the retros, 3 retros there: CS Retro Elmira, CS Retro Pinky, and CS Retro Brain, which are thought to be the 3 retro card-back figures that were name-only revealed a little while back. Where was it? San Diego Comic-Con, which is Dr. Mindbender, the Cobra Viper, and Rock and Roll. I did notice over on Diagnostic A-Team, our man Chris over at Full Force, that he had Retro Flint added to his upcoming release tracker list thing. A great resource, by the way. Everybody should be checking out Chris's translations of these retail codes if you'd like to know more about that. So I don't know if he recently did an interview with Lenny and Tony, which maybe it was name dropped in there. So one of those retros could very well be Flint, but the leading assumption is that it's going to be the 3 that have been name only revealed. Speaking of name-only reveals, we also have, in addition to those that I've just mentioned, the Frag Viper, Blowtorch, and Footloose, who've been name-only revealed as well. And all of whom have had odd bits and bobs, I believe, that have been kind of leaked from the back door of the factory, from the workshop in the back of the factory. Go and check out on Reddit, go and check out on Instagram. The photos were around and about a little while ago, indicating that those figures are in production, moving towards a ready state for sale. So we've got those as well, name only reveals knocking around, floating about, which make up 3/4 of a potential mainline wave. Now, of course, all of this is not to mean that any of these that I've just named will be revealed at New York Comic Con. Don't forget, of course, we've still got 1027 coming. We've still got the MCM London convention, and last year, they snuck in a cheeky G.I. Joe fan stream on the Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel as well before the end of the year. So there's still plenty of territory, convention territory. We're still in the midst of the season for them to potentially reveal any of those that I've just named, which is why, again, I'll add the small print, the caveat that I mentioned at the top of this little section. This is all speculative based on, kind of gathered together bits of information or drawing assumptions from the name only reveals that we've seen. And of course, in addition to all that I just mentioned, way back in Yojo June, we were shown a boxed up, ready to go Nemesis Nemesis Immortal figure, which is still yet to be made available, put up for pre-order or revealed, even though clearly Lenny has got a full finished done one in the box under his counter in the little studio at 1027 there. So this could be the moment we finally get the Nemesis Immortal reveal, and perhaps he is who's being made available on the 22nd on that pre-order day. Again, don't know for sure. I mean, this could be the moment we've all been waiting for. Like I say, he was shown to us at Yojo June, and then there's literally been a full finished figure made its way out the back door of a factory, and some individual, he or she, have taken photos of the Nemesis Immortal sat in a plant pot on their kitchen table. Again, it's out there. Go track it down on Instagram. But we know the figure's done. So is New York Comic Con going to be the moment where Nemesis Immortal gets made available to us finally? Who knows? Let's wait and see. Now into full speculation mode, full rumor mode. Just to remind folks out there that there have been some rumors and leaks about Heart Wrencher. Heart Wrencher came from, oh God, it's been going on so long. This was T1 Toys, who had Heart Wrencher on a list of figures that also included the likes of Road Pig and stuff that we have now seen. So Heart Wrencher is a high possibility. Night Viper, there was some kind of leaks or rumors about Night Viper that I think came out through a post on the histank.com, and Darklon was sort of name dropped or nudge winked, as well as the Snake Eyes version 4 that folks have interpreted Lenny's use of the Snake Eyes version 4, the vintage Snake Eyes version 4, in his Toy Kind of Mood interview. Or was it a previous Toy Kind of Mood interview? Again, some number of months ago, as a little nudge, wink there too. Now, Darklon, to go back to Chris over at the Full Force podcast. Again, link in the description down below. Make sure you go and check him out and give him a sub. You're probably already subbed if you're watching my channel, but you know what I mean. Solid dude, great information, but he's got Darklon listed as that fourth and final figure on the mainline wave that's made up of the Frag Viper, Blowtorch, Footloose, and Darklon's going to make up the fourth one there, which would be great to have another Iron Grenadier, hot on the heels of the Iron Grenadier Bat and the Iron Grenadier themselves. So it could very well we get that mainline wave. They just churn out another mainline wave with a like a pre-order now and a spring next year, early spring kind of shipping date, which could be potential. Well, I don't know, because those Amazon listings were all sort of April, May time, weren't they? I don't know. I'm not even going to get into trying guessing about shipping dates and stuff. But who the fuck knows what's going on with that? And there we go, folks. That's everything I had on my list to discuss today. Undoubtedly, I've missed something. There's always somebody jumps in and fills in a gap there. So if you're aware of something that I'm not aware, or you've picked up something from a podcast, or perhaps one of the longer episodes of the Full Force that I haven't got around to watching yet, then please do let me know. Drop me a comment down in the comments down below there. But yeah, New York Comic Con. What do we know? We know there's a panel on the Friday. What else do we know? Entertainment Drop Zone's got a GI Joe hint in it. That's it. That's your facts. Oh, and we know that for a brief moment we saw some Amazon listings with the retail codes on there. Those are the facts. But a lot of stuff to speculate around the name-only reveals, the leaks, the rumours, etc., etc. So let me know what your thoughts are. To be fair, I think like San Diego Comic-Con, I think it will be quite subdued. I think we'll have a little something. A nice little something, but it's not going to be all the bells and whistles madness that we've had in the past. I think it will be something as just kind of... because it's a panel with all the other lines, Transformers, Black Series, Marvel Legends, and I got too giddy prior to San Diego Comic-Con thinking we were going to get loads of really exciting stuff, and we didn't. And so I'm tempering my expectations a little bit more this time around, and we'll be... I'd rather than be pleasantly surprised. But god damn it, Hasbro, when are you going to give us the Nemesis Immortal? You know what I mean? I really want that. I mean, that guy looks like an absolute beast and mega fun to play with. Anyway, what are you excited for? What's on your wish list? What have you got fingers crossed for in terms of name-only reveals as well? What characters are you still waiting for? Because they'll possibly still slip us a couple of names in the mix there. But that's everything. You're all up to date. That's all I could dredge up from my research. So thanks for watching. Absolute pleasure to have you with me here. I know there's a bazillion other YouTube channels you could be watching, and you chose mine, and I'm super grateful for that. Thank you very much. Do all the YouTubery stuff. Give us a like. Give us a sub. Send me some money. I don't know. Whatever. But in the meantime, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you around these parts again sometime soon. All right? Take it easy, folks.